This is my presentation about collecting customer feedback, and my name is Alice Batten-Jacobs. I created an online survey using a software called SurveyMonkey. I then distributed this survey to people via email and social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter. I asked for questions to find out what people wanted in a charity website so I could consider this when it comes to me designing my own website. My survey, this is what it looked like. I had many different tick boxes, some of which were multiple questions. All the little squares that you can see there, they're the multiple question answers, and all of the circles are single question answers. I asked a total of 9 questions overall, and I have now analysed my results. Okay, my first question was, what gender are you? As you can see, the main proportion, 60%, were female and the rest were male. Question 2. How old are you? I gave a range of different age groups from 16 to 18, 19 to 21, 22 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50 and 51 to 60. As you can see, the majority of people I asked were 51 to 60, 20% of which was 16 to 18, 10% were 19 to 21, 20% were 22 to 30, 10% were 31 to 40, 10% again were 41 to 50, and 30% were 51 to 60. I did offer another tick box which was 61 plus, but no one was that age, so I wasn't included in my pie chart. Question 3. Have you ever donated to a child abuse charity website before? The answers were yes, no, and I can't remember. %% of people said yes. 70% of people said no, and no one couldn't remember, surprisingly. Question 4. If yes, which one? This was to distinguish which charity websites I thought or came across as working as best. The answers given were none, NSPCC, Save the Children, Against Child Abuse, UNICEF or Other. One person said they volunteered for Childline. I thought this was important to include in my results, as it gives me an idea for my charity website. I could include a volunteer section because this may appeal to more people rather than donating. Question 5. What keeps you interested in a website? This is important for me to find out, as if someone loses interest in a website, then they're less likely to look through it, and then they're less likely to donate. The answers I gave were lots of information, lots of photos, use of colour, hyperlinks, easy to navigate, a search bar, catchy slogan, makes me feel welcome, friendly, and other. One person said that the website looks professional and secure. This is probably a very main point for me to make sure that I include in my website, because if I don't make it look professional and secure, people may lose interest or move on to a different website. It's obviously very important to make it look professional and secure so people feel safe on the website. Question 6. What has or would make you want to donate to a charity via their website? The answers they could have had were a donation box with set amounts, a donation box where you type in your own amount, a donation box with set amounts and your own amount, a donation box that tells you how your donations will contribute to a child per amount, a fundraising standard board logo, offers a PayPal service to keep your details safe, the website looks professional, and other. No one had any other suggestions. However, as you can see, the donation box that tells you how your donations will contribute to a child per amount was very successful. This could possibly be because it promotes a feel-good factor within the audience, as they know how they are going to help a child when they receive their money, and they feel better within themselves about making a difference. Another huge factor that will make them donate was that it offers a PayPal service. This ensures that the customer feels secure about their details that they are giving out, and that the charity can no way get hold of them details in case it was possibly not a safe charity, or they felt insecure about giving out their details. They could then use this service to make sure that they only get the set amount that they requested. Other elements that were successful was a donation box with both set amounts and your own amounts, possibly to give people an idea of how much they can and can't donate, or possibly with set amounts it means that you can choose different ones if you want to, or with set amounts, with your own amounts, you can put in as much as you want. You can either do it monthly or just one donation at a time, and you don't feel under pressure. Not a lot of people would like a donation box with set amounts, because this could mean that the charity are asking or expecting this amount of money from you, and you can't give that much, or it's too little for you, or however you would like to do it. It gives you a lot more freedom. Question 7. What colour scheme do you think would look best on a child abuse website? The options given were black and white, black and grey, white and grey, different shades of blue, other. Although someone did include other, they said black and grey in the other box, so I just included that in my black and grey section, which seemed to be extremely successful, along with black and white. However, personally, I will have to make that decision, as they are both equal, or possibly go on to ask more people about what it is. However, I think that black and white will work a lot better, as the white writing could stand out against the black, but I could consider using different shades of grey as borders, or around different sides of the charity, or as a border, or different ways. So it could be black, white and grey. I should probably consider this as a question if I'm going to continue with my customer research. Question 8. How would you lose interest in a website? The possible responses given were: if it didn't grasp you at first glance, too much writing, no hyperlinks, no photos, looks unprofessional, too little writing, no search bar, no title, or other. I think this question was extremely important to ask, because it's not all about what people want in a website, it's also about what people don't want in a website, and you need to consider both of these elements when designing it. One thing that people really would not like is to look unprofessional. In contrast, before, people said that they would like the website to look professional in the previous question. So this is obviously a very important factor. No photos is also quite a big factor, so I must ensure that I include lots of photos. Too much writing as well. Here is quite a high number of people not wanting that. No title as well here is a large proportion, and no search bar. All of these elements are not wanted, so I should consider what they don't want. Someone also wrote if it looks tacky, so I should try and steer away from, again, I think that probably comes underneath not looking professional, so I should probably stay away from bright colours and things like that, and photos which could possibly be seen as tacky. Question 9.